And thanks for putting dance in your pants. That was good. That was really good. You know what? We have a lot of joints, don't we? Okay? And you'll be able to tell how confident you are and flexible in your mind by how many joints you use when you dance. Most of you need to smoke a joint to even go dance. Or you need a drink or 3 or 4 to get confidence, because I need to become something else, because I'm not enough. You are enough. You know what today's one a day is? If you're going to lie, make it a good one. Let me tell you something. We all have been living a lie. We all have been living a lie until we find inner peace, inner standing. Until we find that, guess what? We are not embarrassed about anything. We are not guilty about anything anymore. Let them judge you. Let everybody judge you, because everybody judges. I was up at this morning, and I did a contemplation, meditation, prayer. Call it whatever you want. It's just a name. This is the craziest thing in my life. People used to just, know me or not know me. And now, with wanting to live the biggest expansion of my life that I can, they adore me, which I don't want them to do, or they hate me and they want to see me finished. There's no middle anymore. There's no middle. I had to get up last night and be by myself for about an hour and a half and just really sit with it and sit with that higher self. The more that you put yourself out there, the more that you will be judged. The more different your views are, the more that you will be judged. I'm either going to give right up, or I'm just going to let it all go, and I better get up in the middle of the night and be with that which I call God, and try to just have someone talk to me that has some logic and reason, or I quit. I quit. I'm going to quit if I don't. I'm only human. My God, Sandra, who works for me, beautiful lady, does a post. She's getting brave enough to do a post. And then my attackers attack her on her platform. One guy's name is Keith Tong, who used to work for me, and I'm going to say his name because he's got to stop it. He did about 50 consults. I had to redo about a quarter of them. He told a lady in a consultation that she needs to get a pacemaker, so she did. So I let him go. Let me tell you something. I have never ripped anybody off, but everybody, it's always about money. It's always about money. So, everybody wants what I want. Well, do you know how hard you have to work for this? You know how focused you have to be? You know how centered you have to be? You know how money cannot matter to you, because if there goes another 50,000, there goes another 100,000. Nobody knows me. They may never know me, and it won't even matter, because I don't care. It's between me and my God. I have not ripped anybody off. I have not lied to anyone, but I am not perfect, because I will not be perfect until I go back to spirit. And that might be a big relief when I give up this body and go back to my spirit. But I know one thing, I don't have to humble myself down in front of my God, and I don't have to feel guilty about anything. I'm not going to get it all right, but I have never screwed anybody. I might have had the wrong information, but the reality is it's easy to live a small life, isn't it? Go live a big one. Go to try to create something like this and tell people that it's safe, you're protected, you're beautiful, you have unlimited potential. That's what I'm going to continually do it. And then one day, that's it. You won't see me ever again. I'll be gone, because I don't need anybody. But I want everybody not to need anybody. That's what I want. We all have a mission. I want you not to need anyone, but love everyone. You're either going to get it or you're not going to get it. on a post on my Facebook, okay, just this morning. Oh, look at, he's closing his business. They're running him out. Well, what do people think? I'm on here every day more than any other health practitioner, any other politician, pouring my heart out, telling people things. What? Because I need your money? I live in a 1-bedroom for the last year and a half. Only thing I purchased was an electric bike, which I haven't had time to ride. Do I want your love? No, I want you to love yourself. Do I want power? No, I don't want power. Do I want followers? Are you kidding? I want leaders. This world is never going to change. But you can change. You can become a leader. And you need to start lying to yourself. Because you're lying anyways. You've been living a lie all your life because you're not your authentic self. So would you be telling the truth? No, you're living someone else's life. You're doing something else, living someone else's life. How does it feel? And when you start living your own life, look, you're always going to have struggle. Whether you guys want to believe this or not, I can financially quit right now and walk out that door, refund all your money, and never have to work again because I don't have any needs. What's he after? He's after power. He's got a cult. He wants people to follow him. He can't make enough money. I'm so done. So done with it. I don't know how to block this stuff because it just keeps coming in. And guess what? It comes in from the people that actually even took the course and failed at it. Failed at it. Is it okay if I don't want somebody working for me if they're not going to be professional? I'm already accused of murdering 3 people here on Marketplace, which I didn't even know them hardly. You can get anybody to say anything. Remember the last time you were jealous of someone? How did that work out? You bullshitted. You made them look worse than they were. I know the world's not going to change, so I got to get used to this. So I'm going to have to get up in the middle of the night when it's quiet because God only whispers. And then I'm going to observe everything I do. I do every day anyways. Let me see you push someone to the edge and show them what the cliff is like and the fall, and then bring them back and tell them you love them. That's acrobatics. That's what I do. And guess what? I'm going to piss people off. Because why? Because they're incapable of getting rid of the dishonoring beliefs that they have. They can't find a scrap of self-love. If you don't have a scrap of self-love for you, you're never going to make it this lifetime. At least if you have a spark, it could become a flame, which could become a fire, which will take you higher. Look, I tell honest things. Somebody in the room here came and said, "Is my dancing improved?" And I said, "No. You look awkward, lack confidence, and stiff." And understand something. I'm only telling you this not to hurt you because your potential is unbelievable. If I didn't think your potential was unbelievable and you could handle what I just said, I would tell you, yes, you're doing great. Because I will lie to someone that isn't able to take it. But what if I tell someone the truth and they're not able to take the truth? Then guess what? They're going to spit in my face. So I'm going to just take it until I decide to quit. And when I quit, it's not because I'm quitting, it's because guess what? We gave it a good shot. Let Marketplace come, let W5 come, let them all come. If I did something illegal, I'd already be in jail. This is the 3rd time they've attacked me. How about that one, guys? And understand something. When I get on here, I tell the truth. I'm not trying to bring down the medical system. You can't fix something that can't be fixed. The medical system's not healthcare. It's not my fault you don't see it. It's not my fault the general public don't see it. It's not my fault that when you're involved in politics, you're involved in the biggest soap opera in the world and you're wasting your time because your vote doesn't count. Your vote only counts when it's called self-love and self-care. And that's it, so get it. I'm not changing. I'll stop this before I change. People think they know me. Man, I went through a lot of emotion last night. I was almost ready to cry. And then I was at peace with it. And then I was angry with it. Nobody knows how we've been ripped off in this year and a half. And you know what? It's all been a learning. I'm ready. But they just think they can keep on coming, but they're not going to wear me down. Because you have to ignore them. What are you going to do when you go home? And you came to the Dr. Wolf cult, and all of a sudden you're starting to love yourself, which is totally foreign to everyone. They're going to want to crush it from a subconscious level. Nobody wants to be made uncomfortable, and you are going to make everybody uncomfortable. My God, here we are dancing here this morning, and we got 2 people out here yelling. Did you hear them? Shut the effing music off. Really. You know, it's like, where does it end? Where does it begin? I was going to walk out there, lovingly talk to them and say it doesn't last. And it's the first day we've done it, and we will do it again tomorrow. Not tomorrow, it's a day off, but the next day we're going to do it. Do you want to know what people, if you're miserable, do you like happy people? If you're miserable, do you like people that think abundantly? My father, God love him, he used to say when he was preaching, because he was a pastor, that we were the smartest species in the universe. Well, I call BS on that. I call BS. We are so dysfunctional. And we're going to stay dysfunctional as long as these psychos control us. And you know, the majority of the population is always going to stay dysfunctional. And know your partner, if they're not here in this course, they're not going to change. So don't go home and think you can change them. They're not changing at all. So get that out of your head. If they wanted to change, they would be here. They're always going to have an excuse. I've got to look after the kids, the dog. Okay? I've got Pilates tomorrow. Whatever the case may be. Okay? All right? I got to weed the garden. It doesn't matter. You got to understand something. We are eternal beings. You are here because it's your time to rise. Let's find out if you can rise on your own, or do you need the support of everyone? If you need the support of everyone to rise, then you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. I'm not angry. I'm just telling you right now. I just needed some processing time. I don't do things because I'm scared. Does anybody notice that? What, do you think they're going to scare me? I've got about 3 blogs out there just about how dangerous I am. You're getting exactly what I am. What do you think I do? I go out at night and put on a mask or something? It's any different? I am no different than I am right now. This is what I am. I'm not Jesus Christ, I'm not trying to be Jesus Christ. Is it okay if I just try to get closer to my spirit and believe that I have unlimited potential? I created all this in my mind first. Now I'm going to create a world tour. How many people know that on some of my world tour I only have 1 or 2 people signed up? But I'm still going to go do the tour. It doesn't matter if it costs me everything. I'm still going to do it because it's my dream. It's not about the money. You don't know who I am. You don't have a clue. What do you think it takes to pay 35 people every day to do this? Where's my big house? Where's my big fortune? I am my big fortune. All my money goes back into this project. I'm just lucky that Lori has bought into my dream and made it her dream, or we would be in big trouble. And we only have one rule, okay? Don't tell me anything until we're in financial trouble, and then I'll figure out how to get out of there. Don't get in the way of my dream. And understand something, my accountants are here. They'll tell you this. We're always fighting. I'm trying to lower prices. I'm trying to give things away. I want to get to the point that I can give it all away. But I can't. I want to build this. I got a $250,000 app coming out. It's the first of its kind on this planet. And everybody goes, yeah, bullshit, bullshit. When I said I was going to move down to Mexico and open up one of the biggest healing centers, I did. I did it in a year and a half, and now I'm closing it because I got another dream. Now, does that sound like somebody with limited potential? Do you know why I do this? I tell Lori we have to have the biggest dreams in the world so that we can open the gate for everybody else to expand their mind, to take back their dreams, to take back their passion. You've been lying to yourself all your life, and your parents lied to you, the teachers lied to you, every corporation lied to you, every system lied to you. And understand something, don't be angry. You're eternal beings, for God's sakes. What are you going to do with all that time? You're going to go look for chaos because it's an adventure. If you were truly a spirit being, you would understand that you picked the most life-threatening, fun-filled adventure. There are trillions of different species and planets with species. There are so many different dimensions. Open up your bloody mind. Stop making God into this hateful, loving thing. You've all been ruled, screwed, and fooled. Let's get some new lies going. You know, somebody walked in this morning and said, "Are you good? Are you good?" So that's what they do. They go around asking everybody, "Are you good?" And what they're saying is, "I'm a caretaker. Can I fix you?" We think that that's a positive statement. That's a negative statement. Why don't you listen to the words you say? Most of the things you say are made to sound positive, but they're negative, and they've all been written by Rothschild and Rockefellers. Everything that you speak, they've written and rewritten every book that's ever been in any school in the world. Did you know that? Did you know that? Would you like your children raised by them? Well, they were. You were raised by them. Is it okay with you if I don't conform to this? Don't care. Don't care. Before I'm done, I'll prove that New World practitioners are the most powerful practitioners in the world. And then people will say, he's arrogant. Yeah? I don't see anybody else making money back claims like I do, and I'm allowed to. And I make them because guess what? Put your money where your mouth is. If you're such a good therapist, then why aren't you giving people a money back guarantee for the first treatment that is going to rock their world? I do. Oh yeah, go ahead. You know, you can't live big like me and not screw up somewhere where they can take it and twist it. I will continue to do this. Why? Because I have faith. And my faith is nothing but beyond love. Created the whole universe is beyond love. Don't you give me this dumbed down version of God. Dumb yourself down if you want. Dumb your life down. Get into your judgment. Get into your guilt. Just roll around in it. But let's see if you can lie while you're in this tent. Because if you lie long enough and strong enough that that which created the universe only has love for you, then guess what? You're off the hook of being sick on an emotional and physical level. There's the hook. There's the hook. And now there's these religious people on these platforms right now going, you're going to get yours. You'll get yours. Oh yeah, really? Yeah, I'll get mine. Really? No, you're getting yours by telling me that I'll get mine. That's what you're getting. Everything is vibration, everything is frequency. When you're in this class, you know what you're trying to do? You're trying to get back to spirit. You're trying to bring your spirit back, nothing else. But what else would there be? It's the only thing you should be doing. It's getting your spirit back. If you had your spirit back, guess what? You could even eat crap and you would rise and heal. But guess what? You can go to a religious healing, but that's only going to last for a few days because it's all about you. Nobody's coming to save you. You better save yourself with a lie. I am beautiful. I am the healing I've been looking for. I can become a new world practitioner. I will be the best practitioner. I maybe only took his course for less than a month, but I'll be better than those who went for 4 years. The human mind, the human spirit, are you kidding me? That which created health and everything else made it logical and simplistic. If you can't understand something, it's because you're not supposed to. I'm not angry, but I am roaring. This is my jungle. And I'll protect every one of my practitioners on all my patients as much as I possibly can, but the world wants to take pieces of you. Everybody wants a piece, eh? Do me a favor, don't spend any more money with me ever again. I'm so sick of hearing about it. Sick of it. Let everybody stop coming, let everybody stop buying my products and find out what happens to me. Nothing. It's time to move on to a new story. Get off the complaint train. Learn to love yourself. Hardcore. Mirror work. Love band. Observe, never judge again. When you start going into judgment, put your hand on your heart and know that that which we call God, which nobody knows what it is, but everybody knows, because you can make up any story you want, has never done anything except love you past love. Don't tell me that love is not the answer. Self-love is the answer. It's never been the answer, never will be down here. Never will be. It's a corrupt thing. And that what created the universe doesn't even know what love is. They're so high vibrational that if you even had a sense of that, you'd be a puddle on the ground. You couldn't stand the brilliance because we're in a physical matter situation. My nights quiet in the dark are what keep me doing this. I don't have anything to prove. How's that? What's he trying to do? Nothing. I'm not trying to prove anything. I'm trying to prove that you can find your authentic self, because there's only one game on this planet. You come down here and they put a chokehold on your spirit. Don't tell me we're not slaves on all levels. That's all it is. It's all about slavery. I just want you to feed your spirit. And I want you to stand in that. And once you do that, everything else is bullshit. All of it. You will find that authentic life. You just know this, we use each other. And we always will, and we need to use each other. Use each other for support, for love, for caring, to confirm that love is the answer, but self-love is the key. We need each other. This is why you can't hate. We are all spirit beings. We all came from the same place. We're all going back there. And then you come down here and then you read this book. And then guess what? You're the only one going to heaven, or the only group. Can we just stop it? When do you want to stop it? Like, when do you want to stop it? When do you want to stop religion? When do you want to stop politics? When do you want to stop gossip? When do you want to stop and honor and love and respect and protect? I love you, Daryl. If you don't protect yourself, you will be on drugs, street or otherwise. You will be getting chopped up. You will blow yourself up. All you had to do was love yourself. And don't let me hear you say, I'm in the process. Almost every line that people use are given to us by them. And it's made to sound like you're doing something, but you're not. No, I'm here right now. I unconditionally, totally love myself. And today, not I'm in the process. You're not going to live long enough. Just know this, though. You're going to blow some stuff up. Do I smell or taste or look like anything that is the majority? Well, then I should be under attack. So that was my conclusion last night. Do I test your beliefs? You don't think I test people's beliefs just on these platforms? You have to understand, I'm a total believer. I totally drank my Kool-Aid. I totally am connected to what I believe is the creator of everything. And I just want to get closer. Because if I don't, I'm not going to be able to continue this project. And I'm being totally honest. People aren't focused, are they? The work it takes to even make this happen. Can't even turn on the fans. The door's supposed to be open right now to let the air circulate. It's closed again. You know, just little things, eh? Little things, strategies that I try to put in place. Nobody knows this, but ask my staff. I spend 2 hours every day just putting fires out for patients and for staff. How tiring. Just remember, everybody that you bring into your life, you're bringing in their personality. Make sure that you can handle it. How many people need another fixer-upper relationship? Well, if you do, then you need to take a look at your own and fix your own up. Because once you fix your own up, you're not going to look for something to fix. You're going to go, holy crap, I feel amazing. I don't need approval or have to go out and find somebody that's broken to fix them to have self-worth. Wouldn't it be great? Yeah. And guess what? Every one of you, you're keeping all those people crippled. You're keeping them into victims. I got to find something to fix. No. Give people tools and show them how to fix themselves. It would be called self-love and self-care. And we're going to keep going back to it. Well, doesn't he know anything else? That's all he ever talks about. He's so annoying. So understand, you're going to struggle. But just understand, we're going to create a Braveheart Nation community. So if your family rejects you, you'll find many people that won't. This is not a cult. I need you to come with authenticity and be a leader. I need you to bring something to the table. I hope you know this. And people aren't going to like this. Like Sandra said on her video, our alumni is growing. And then we had people on there, there's no alumni. Anybody that was respectable left him. You know, just stuff like this. Meanwhile, guess what? The School of Higher Learning said that they are considering putting 300 schools on our platform. There's a badge of honor. So 300 schools are going to be asked if they'd like to go on our platform. Oh yeah, I'm a threat. What if we get 100? What if we get 100 higher learning universities around the world on our new app, Touched? We are allowing doesn't matter what your religion is, doesn't matter what your color is, doesn't matter what your language is, we are going to build this thing for everyone. And as it builds up, I will become more absent. And then when I have this thing working, and we have so many leaders in there, I will fade off. There you go, there's the future. Why? Because I'm tired? No. Because I need to leave room for the new people to come in and do it. As long as I stand there, yeah. No, I need other people moving into the position that I'm in. That's what I'm after. I want 100 powerful leaders, and I want 10,000 practitioners that believe in themselves and give a money-back guarantee on their consultations and treatments. Yeah, you're right. I'm up to something. We'll figure it out. He's up to something. Now you know what I'm up to. Now we'll find out if it's true. But for now, it's just a lie until it becomes truth. So you better lie to yourself over and over again to find your truth. I don't ever want to hear, but you don't understand my life, it really sucks. Yeah, because you keep telling a sucky story. Stop telling it. I'm lean, I'm keen, I'm an energy machine. I'm at peace. I've forgiven everyone to the point I never have to forgive anybody again. I will not judge, and when I do, I'll go 3, 2, 1, I got this. Sit down in peace, inner peace, observe. Yes, I can grow here. I need to apologize here. Oh yeah, I'm totally selfish. I want to see how much I can raise my spirit and get close to that which has created the whole universe. Is that okay with you? And eventually I'm not going to need to do this. It'll be me sitting by a nice little river pretending to fish, because I don't know what I do once I catch them. Thanks for joining me. God bless.